I am so happy to have my friend, Mr. Richard Waits, with me today. How are you?
Jeanette, I am excited. It's Richard E. Waits, the East for excited, because I'm excited to be here with you.
Richard E. Waits, Richard Excited Waits. I like
Exactly.
that. Well, thank you for correcting me. Mr. Richard E. Waits. He's an actor. We've done a show together, Best of Both Worlds, many years ago. That's where we met. He currently was in the show-stopping number of the original Broadway musical, A Turtle on a Fence Post.
Yeah.
How was that?
That was our first show back post-pandemic. It was nerve-wracking because you're like, we don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get sick. But it was great to come back live and be on stage. And I had a great number in that show. So, we ran and then we closed and then on to the next.
Richard took the course, Broadway to Wall Street. And I just want some feedback. I want to know, what was your knowledge of the stock market before taking the course?
My uncle and my cousins, and I ain't know nothing, Jeanette. I ain't know nothing. I ain't know nothing. I knew the stock market's up, the stock market's down.
But you didn't know what that really meant.
No, I didn't know nothing. I was saying.
So listen, you finished the course. How do you feel now?
Well, this is the thing. It really demystified the stock market for me. I have a general knowledge. Oh, it's going up and what that means and what that means and all the little abbreviations for the companies. I didn't know what that was. It was like Chinese to me.
And now it's like, oh, this is so easy. It's not. It seems intimidating, but it really is easy. How did you enjoy the songs and the animation?
I really enjoyed how it was set up. A song, a lecture, read, a test. And so I got it every which way. I could remember 25K in order to day trade.
They had the Jamaican beat out.
25K in order to day. And I was like, wait, hold on, Jeanette. I don't have 25K to play around with. And then you can swing trade.
Yes.
Like, in order to day. I was like, oh, okay. Oh. I was like,
see, you didn't need that 25K.
Exactly. You could start with $50. You could start with $100. You could start with nothing. You also said there was a place you can go and play with play money.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not?
Exactly. What was your favorite part of the course?
It's hard to say specifically. I like the first 36%.
That was the easiest, because after you took the first 36%, we spoke. You was like, I'm ready to go.
Exactly. I was like, oh, okay, I could do this. It demystified, it showed what it was. I was like, oh, I got this. Let's go. And you're like, hold on. Hold on. But I enjoyed that I was so ready at the first third. So that was my favorite because I had an understanding. I had I can do this, and a confidence.
What was your most challenging section of the course?
Fundamental analysis.
But you know what?
Fundamental analysis.
You did good with that one. You understood that.
But that was understanding how to assess a company and their value.
I wasn't going to put that in the course because I felt like, no, I don't want it to be too challenging. But then I felt like, you know what? Everybody needs a little challenge. I wanted anyone who took it to be knowledgeable and be able to know where to go to research a company and at least know what to do. You're not the only one that has called me after, taking the fundamental portion. They're like, Jeanette, okay, wait a minute. Because the beginning, it's so much fun. But then you hit that one spot because I'm forcing you to go a little deeper. And that's when a lot of people are like, what did you think about the psychology portion?
That was brilliant. Being so excited and just like, wait a minute. The psychology behind addiction was like, you know what? Be happy, but listen, know when to walk away. What's that other song? You gotta know when to hold them.
Yeah.
Know when to
What happens is when you have this knowledge, there's a great responsibility. I know that you can misuse this information and get yourself in trouble if you don't follow the rules. And the rules are the rules that you set for yourself because you know yourself.
Right.
To me, that is the most important part of the course, like
Right.
the psychology and the risk management. I mean, because you're going to make money. You're going to
Right.
make money.
You're gonna make
So
money.
when you get that psychology and the risk management thing under control, that's when you'll be successful. Some people don't want to day trade every day.
Right.
Some people want to swing trade. Some people want to hold long, but you need to have a basic understanding of how the market works so that you can figure out what works for you. And that is very empowering. People don't realize that the stock market can give you the temperature of the world. Whatever's going on in the world affects the stock market.
After this course, you said this and it was true. You will see the world differently.
You'll see the world differently. You start to think differently. You say, oh, war's happening. Okay, this. Your eyes
and more
up.
present.
More present. Exactly. It's so empowering.
You take the course for the stock market, yes. But these are great life lessons. Know your exit strategy. Know your thing.
In life.
If I don't do it again, those are great lessons.
I'm so happy you took the course. And the more people that do take the course, especially in our industry, because a lot of people are not into the market. And I'm always like, want to talk to people about the market. And that's how I ended up coming up with the course, because so many people were just like, I don't understand it. Can you teach me? And I wanted them to learn the correct way. What do you feel was your biggest takeaway?
The demystifying. I look at it and go, oh, okay, I can read this. Just looking at the numbers and looking at those charts, even the little ticker tape at the bottom of the news screen. No. I have an idea what this is. Exactly. It's just stuff like that. You're like, oh. And I would say that's the biggest takeaway. It's
so important for us to be present and know what's going on, how the world is changing, how technology is changing. I was explaining to you NFTs the other day. So many people call and they ask me about NFTs and cryptocurrency because they want to get into that, but they don't know about the stock market. But they want to get into crypto and NFTs. Right. And I'm kind of like, let's learn about the market. I'm actually going to be going into crypto and NFTs very soon to help demystify that. But you want to understand it all. The world is changing. We are in a climate of information. It's all about information, getting that information. The ones who have the information are the ones who are going to make the money. You know what's interesting? A lot of people in our industry, some of them are like, I don't like numbers and it's boring to me. The funny thing is that I was having a conversation with my brother and he was really like, you're mastering this thing. And one of the reasons is because you're a creative. We're creative. So you can bring that creativity to the market. Because I feel like I'm creating when I'm in the market. I have my strategies. I'm creating. It's almost like I'm creating a musical or writing a song. It's about being creative.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now there's be other things to do when we're sitting in the dressing room.
So many things to do.
So or on your lunch break.
Lunch break, listen.
I got a lunch hour. I'm going to spend, 10 minutes. I'm going to spend 15 minutes. I'm going to spend a half an hour on this. Eating and then going back to work.
I just bought an Oculus the other, the virtual glasses yesterday. And I was like, I want to get the Oculus. A friend of mine was telling me about it. And I was like, if I don't make that in the market in the morning, then I'm not going to get it. And I got my Oculus.
There you go. There you go. How long did that take?
It probably took me about less than an hour. Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's I'm at half an hour in your lunch break.
Do what you got to do. And make that quick coin and go buy whatever it is you want to buy. Y'all got to get into it. You do not get left behind. There's a lot going on with the meta, crypto, NFTs, and you don't want to get left behind. But I got you.
I know you do.
Coming soon. I got you. All right, Richard. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Great talking to you. And get ready for the show and watch that money grow.